Alrighty, so hopefully you, kind of caught up with, what happened in episode 8.
Not really, but I'm sure I can just wing it.
Alright.
I mean,
I can do a quick summary for you.
okay, go for it.
So basically in session 8, they all decided to go down to see Frentros HQ.
Yeah, I knew that, yeah.
They needed to get some stuff done, so all that basically happened was Malleus realised he's in a lot of deep trouble. Akira jumped into a portal. Colin was being a nerd.
A horny bastard as usual.
Yep, that as well. I was trying to be nice about it.
You know me, I won't.
And Zunag made some friends with some possessed trees. Along with Akelia.
Trees.
Yes, the trees
All
in
right.
Frentros HQ are possessed, so they are intelligent.
Do we know by anything specific, or they're just possessed?
They're just possessed. They didn't give anything specific.
Okay.
Alrighty, so for you specifically, obviously at the lunch, Rasfarn did say that he was going to speak with you privately. So, we're now basically on the morning when Malleus has taken off to go see Promethea. So he's already fled the building to go have some adventures.
So this is during the same time period. Okay.
Yes, this is Malleus is currently in Frentros HQ at this time.
Okay.
Being terrified of Prometheus' parents, probably, by the time this kicks off.
Gotcha.
Rightio, so we are currently early to mid-morning at this time.
Okay.
So Sumitra had a bunch of letters and messages come in, and she's probably just done the mail rounds, and one of those letters was from Rasfarn saying that he would be popping around to talk to you today.
So he'll be at the house. It's
Yes.
not I'm going to meet him somewhere. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna come here.
Okay.
So I do spy Mizzo here, so we can do a little bit of RP if he wants to jump in. While we wait for Rasfarn to come over.
Hang on, I'll see if
Check on my
Hello.
show.
There
Oh, hi.
Right, so I guess it's canon that he's just in the house now. Okay.
Who's in the house?
How long has Mally been away at this point?
Malleus has been away for about an hour-ish at this time. Because he
Yeah,
left
so-
he left pretty early this morning.
Okay, we'd definitely be back then.
Yeah. Right. So board is yours if you want to do a little bit of RP while I get both things set up.
Okay. I'm basically out here on the what is this balcony, we would say.
Yep.
Balcony. We'll just say that I am I'm praying, meditating a little bit.
Alrighty. Chai is currently downstairs trying to work out how to use a knife properly.
She's surprisingly good at it. I will need to have questions to Mitra about this.
I saw Sumi wave this at a guy's face one time. You told me not to do it. I kinda did though.
That doesn't surprise me, dearie. Just be careful.
Yeah. Kinda getting flashbacks to that guy at the old house though. You know, the guy she killed. Shanked
Oh,
in
that's
the
right.
neck.
That's right. She did kill a guy. That's right. Yeah.
Shanked in the neck.
Did everybody forget the part that she's killed someone? Was I the only one that remembered this?
Kinda did. Yeah. Kinda did.
We all just kind of forget that this 6-year-old straight up killed a cunt. Did y'all really forget that?
You know what? I thought I kind of blanked it out of my mind and thought that someone else did it. And, you know, it's just a random passerby that just shanked the dude and just walked away. Because, you know, figures that's the kind of that's what kind of happens in this place.
Oh. Oh dear.
I'm dying.
Sorry, I'm just getting a map exported for you here. Because it probably is quicker for you to reload it. But I'll tell you how to do that.
Did you find that the most recent version of map tools took significantly longer to load?
The first load always takes the longest because it's sorting out its files.
That's fair.
It should be, but it should start to speed up the more you use it.
That's fair.
Alright, well, after my morning prayers and meditation, I'm gonna make my way downstairs.
You just hear Samit just swearing in the office.
Just poke my head in.
Fucking genie,
Well,
fucking malice, what the fuck is up? Throws. What the fuck? Oh wait, hang on, this is a bill. Shit.
I'll chuckle a little bit and walk back out the door and head towards the kitchen.
Chuckles and Dragonborn.
Oh dear.
And I'll make my way behind Chad to see what she's working on.
She's currently just currently chopping up little bits of
no.
beef just now.
Quiet one.
They're small. No.
Oh no.
Are you sneaking up behind her, or are you just?
I mean, I could. You know what, let's do that. Let's go.
Monks
stealth
don't
roll.
make an. Oh no.
Oh no! I don't even think she has any stats. Does she have any stats?
She physically can't have a passive perception that high.
No, she doesn't.
Nobody in the group can have a passive perception that high.
I think I based her token off of yours, Colin, because there's an 18 strength in here, and that's not right.
We'll see in a fucking second when she spots the giant looming presence behind her when she's trained with a knife.
Chop. Okay, so now I need to get some of this stuff. Reaches over for a little bit of salt and pepper. No, it's not too much. Lid falls off.
Sense chaos.
Ah! It happened again.
Oh dear, hold on. Controls. Oh, Drak, how you doing?
You don't know my name.
I know, I'm so used to that, I'm sorry. Alright, Scales, what's happening?
It just has the knife in both hands now.
Dash, take knife.
Oh, you scared me, Mr. Tallman.
I pat her on the head.
Oh, dear me. So the salt lid fell off again.
Popping stuff! No! Why am I an edit token? Why is there now an F in my name? How did I do that? How did I not do that? Okay, fix it.
Tap on the chat, pay respect.
Shush. Be bad with control. We know how to play one game, and it ain't this.
Oh, that was for download. Oh, that was
Alright, let's see.
Alright.
Can I try and like kick the lid with my foot like up in the air to catch it?
Yeah. Let's do that.
The issue is that she's been using the salt, and it's all came out. I assume that's what she means.
Yeah. She went to use the salt, and then the lid fell off, and all the salt fell off, fell out onto everywhere.
So it's just the entire jar is on the ground.
The entire jar is now on the chopping board.
Okie dokie.
Oh,
Don't worry.
what-
Just do a little bit of cleanup. It happens.
Yeah, the last time it happened with the pepper. I didn't tell you about that one.
You know what? I think there's a solution to this. And I'm gonna take... No, hold on. I'm gonna take my... I'm gonna take my little pouch of herbing bullshit, as Colin would call it, and I'm gonna give it to her instead.
She blinks. What's this?
Well, you see, I imagine we're like cleaning up and things like that now.
Yes.
Like, while we're doing this, right? Okay, so I'm gonna try. Okay, how unsalted can I make this surface?
I mean, you can wash all
I
the meat and everything off.
I never expected to be the one in this party to say that.
You can like clean everything up in the sink and then like to get like a damp cloth and start like cleaning everything up. Thankfully, there's like 6 boxes of salt underneath here.
That's fine.
No, but here's the thing.
Okay.
I stop you from trying to clean up the salt off the meat, because that is jerky now. It's preserved. We're all good. Delicious.
That might just be what we need to do with it. Okay, so what were you gonna use next? What was next? What was next on the list?
It was this oregano. That tries to read, but she's still learning how to read.
I was fine, sweetie. Don't worry. Okay. So here's what you're gonna do. Okay, repeat after me. Right. So I'm gonna attach the belt like around her waist. Like it's an actual pouch with a belt, from what I understand.
Yes.
Right. I'm gonna put my hand up. Right, and I'm gonna do that dumb fucking Italian motion with my hands that you do.
Yes.
Right. I'm gonna have her mimic me.
She mimics.
Okay? And then I'm gonna put my hand down near the pouch. Okay. Okay, but you put your hand in it. Okay.
Okay. Puts hand in pouch.
Okay. Now, say it again. You were doing fine. Say it one more time.
Oregano.
Now, my understanding of this thing is that she now is holding a pinch of that.
She takes her hand out, and there's some oregano in her fingers. What is this? What is it? How did it do that?
That's yours now, okay? But now, you have just enough of what you need, okay? So, add that in.
Oh, does this mean I can throw the salt and pepper shaker at someone?
Did Sweet teach you that one as well?
Yeah!
Only when they're empty.
But they do more damage when they're full.
True, but, you know, we don't want to hurt them too much.
What if it's Nefuns?
I realise that Colin is the one person in this household that does not give a shit about the family drama of this town. He genuinely doesn't care about the political nonsense. Turns out when you don't grow up in a politically run society, you just see it as a hindrance and really annoying. Don't worry, don't worry. We'll do a little bit. We'll do a little bit of throwing training later, okay? Just like I promised.
Okay. So, I guess we're not making a beef stew now.
Don't worry, dear. If there's one thing you'll ever learn about food, it's that you can always turn it around and do something with it. Do not worry. Which is true. So now we can just ration.
Alright, remind me how to set this up again.
Yeah, so when we do the map transition, I'll show you how to do it. Just download the map for now.
I think I have. Oh, maybe not. Alright, there we go. I got it. I'm downloading it. Yep, downloaded.
Awesome. You'll have to disconnect in order to get it imported, so we'll do that when you do the map transition.
Alright.
Alrighty. Couple of minutes pass, and then there's a knock on the door. Hang on, where's my master glove? I'm on the wrong map.
I was expecting a song to start.
Not today. On break. Fucking have me. Oh yeah, I'm just the maid. Opens door. Oh! Hi.
I do have a limited amount of sympathy for that if I heard that.
Limited amount. I half expected you to be accompanied by people. And nope. And let me smash my voice. Working.
It's the hot one.
Yes, well, Promethea is otherwise occupied tonight, so I am free to come deal with this little mess. May I come in?
Hi. Make yourself at home. I'm just dealing with fucking mills I don't know how to deal with. Hope I don't have chat room. Fix that. Oh. Comes in shaking his head. Oi! Scaly! Your man's here for your date.
I'm just gonna ignore that comment. Give Chai another little pat on the head, and I'm going to gonna walk away.
Okay, so what do I do with this one? Holds up a massive butcher's knife.
And he's got put that down. Back. Okay, wait, hold on. Put that down. Put that down. Oh my god, put that down. Now it says one at a time. You know the rules.
It's holding 3 knives. But what's wrong with this? Now you can cut 3 times as well.
We haven't taught you about that one yet, have we?
I guess not.
The sweet irony of this is that Colin is the one member of this entire household you would think that would just allow her to do whatever the fuck she wants, but he's also the one member that knows like how to handle every single type of blade you'll ever come across. So not only is he the one that's probably going to give her the most freedom, he's also the one that's also going to pull her back like immediately of like, nope, I have probably done something stupid with that and you are not repeating it.
Life's too short to make mistakes, learn from other people's.
Relatable.
Alright, Drak, what are you doing?
I'm here. I say that's it, just leave Colin to his stupidity.
He will start speaking in
Draconic. Yeah. Good morning. Apologies for the delay. There's been some difficulties the past couple of days.
I nod my head.
Well, let me say, we will need to borrow your friend's office for the time being. I do wish this to keep quiet. And I realise nobody else can speak Draconic, however, I do not wish to test if somebody else is listening.
No. Okay, what is this? What the fuck is... Oh, this is one of Colin's requests again. Wait, this is a new one! Oh my fucking... Can I help you?
My apologies, my lady. We need to borrow the room.
Yeah, touch anything and I kill you. Prometheus gonna need a new bodyguard by the time I'm done with you.
Of course. We will not be too long.
Son of a... Oh, yeah, it's totally fine. Chai, what are you doing with that knife? I'm just trying to cook. Uncle Colin isn't letting me. Good. Rasfarm will hold open the door for you.
Walk in.
As he closes the door behind you, he will turn a circle near the top, and the door will start to glow red on the inside.
Now, you had questions about the Ukafla family, as I recall.
First I want to point out, why is it glowing red? What is it doing?
Are you saying that to him, or are you just asking DM?
I'm asking him that. Like, because obviously as a question for the DM, I wouldn't know that, so the character would know that.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. That is just a basic security system. It mutes all sound coming to and from the room. It stops eavesdropping.
Nod my head. Alright, so I have my pack with me. I'm gonna take the blade out again, just as like a point of reference, and ask him specifically, can he fully make out the symbol, or is he 100% sure that it is this family that he's referring to?
I can't say for certain it is indeed the same family. Actually, let me double check if I actually got that.
I'm just checking to see if I actually have that asset.
I say you DM'd it to me. It's not part
Yeah,
of the
but there's
system or
another
anything.
there's another one. Did I? Yes, I did indeed. Alright.
I am certain that is the same symbol. A moment.
He turns around and finds a spare piece of parchment with nothing on it, and then he'll grab a ink and quill and begin to draw. Let me write chat. And he will draw out that symbol. And then he'll give you the piece of paper.
This was the symbol of the Okatha family, and to the best of our knowledge they continue to use it, if anything, to terrorize the Frenthos.
So, from what I understood, you said that the Frenthos overthrew this family. Seems kind of poor planning to me if you don't kill the entire family when you overthrow someone.
My Lord Frenthos did not intend to rule. The Okatha family were the slave owners of High Lord Frenthos and his wife. After several years of slavery, my High Lord finally had enough and began an uprising. That is how he met the Lady Frenthos, actually. And together they managed to break their chains. In the process, they slayed the previous family's High Lord and High Lady. While they attempted to leave the city to return back to Atona, they were dragged back into the Shimmering Terrors. From there, they were essentially told, well, we have a power void now, and we cannot have that. Therefore, you must rule what you destroyed. As you can understand, they were somewhat forced into the position, and were not intending to slaughter and overthrow to rule.
So they only killed the High Lord and High Lady. So what children or other family still live, if that's the case? Or the ones that you know of?
We know 3 children yet live. And as extended family, they have distanced themselves. For soon to be obvious reasons, as I will explain later. The 3 children, as far as I know, are Amalthea, who has gone to ground and has been since her father's death. We do not know where she is, and we haven't heard any news or sightings of her. Whether or not she's just trying to flee from all of us, we do not know. Igna is the middle child. We sometimes catch word of her. She's a little bit bitter over what happened. She enjoyed the lavish lifestyle, and unfortunately, with the being forced into exile and being chased by the Black Sanctuary, she has not had such an opportunity to enjoy life as one would normally have. The eldest, Petra, he, as far as we know, is actively working with the Bossai. We do not know where he is based. All that we know is that he is working with the Bossai. He has, taunted our family several times with it.
Working with Bossai. Do any of these children have combat training?
They do, yes. I do not know if they have learned anything in recent years. I know magic runs strong in the family. Whether or not they are sorcerers or wizards, I do not know. Perhaps they are warlocks. I do not know exactly. They were...
So,
the youngest was fairly young
they've
at
all
the
had
time.
training? Sorry, they've all had training, is what I'm getting from that. They've all had combat training? Not just like the eldest son?
To your knowledge, they've all had at least some training, but you don't know how much of that happened before they were all kicked out and overthrown.
Okay. Alright, you can go back to what you were saying, sorry.
The youngest, was very young at the time. She was only in her mid-teenage years. I cannot say what training she has done since then, if any. She has come invisible to the world. Igna took a bit more after her mother, started experimenting with some of the arts, and dipped into a couple of others. I'm not sure what. Perhaps maybe some druids will be able to give you more details. It seems that she has some druidic experience. Whether or not it is for the best or not, I do not know. Petra, on the other hand, he is a deathly skilled warrior. He was destined to rule once his father passed, but obviously since that hasn't happened, his chance at power has slipped his fingers and he is displeased. Hence why he is so active in belling the Frenthos family.
Now, Ignia, you said she was being chased by the Black. Why is she being chased by the Black?
They all are, technically. The Cathla family, to the best of our knowledge, has connection to the White now. Whether or not they are would-be followers, blindly following some cult of some example, or whether or not they are active members in worship, we do not know. The Black Sanctuary were certainly getting ready to pounce on them before High Lord Frenthos rose and felled the High Lord and Lady. You'll very quickly learn that while the prowess of the Black Sanctuary is great, their political skills are lacking. They could not get close to the High Lord before Frenthos rose, and once they did rise, and the other children fled, that just made their work job even harder trying to track them down.
Alright. I tell them from my knowledge, from what I've lived up in the monastery, they are active worshippers of the White. From what I can gather from what you've told me so far, the son Petra attacked me and another monk while we were patrolling with other groups with a group of White worshippers.
Just to clarify, you do not know which child was in charge of that one.
Oh, did I not? Oh, I just assumed. Okay.
No, you know it's part. You know it's
why,
the
okay.
family. Yeah, you know it's the family, but
Okay.
you don't know which child.
So, I know at least one of the children attacked me and killed the elder monk that I was with while we were patrolling. The only ever sort of combat or active combat that we see up in the mountains are against White worshippers.
Yes, I heard that they are quite active up there. The dwarven cities fell to the White countless centuries ago. I'm not surprised that the area is littered with them. I'm not sure which member of the Cathla family is up there. Maybe Igna. It's difficult to say. Although with Amalthea missing, it's difficult to say. It could be either one of those two. I doubt it's Pietra. He's been very active down here. He doesn't see very beyond here.
Do we have any information on where Pietra is?
None. The Vossai protect him, and the Vossai are very good at moving and hiding people. We don't even know if he's in the city. We don't even know if he's in the country.
Are there any representatives of the Black here that I can speak to?
If you wish to speak with the Black, your best bet is to go to the Black Sanctuary barracks in the Outer Sanctum. It's their main base of operations in the city. You can actually see it from here when you step outside. It's the big buildings right next to, on the other headway, next to the lighthouse.
I think I'm gonna have to go talk to the Black. They seem to be my best option right now.
They might have more details. Whether or not you can squeeze it out of them, I am unsure. They are wary of sharing information to outside sources.
So, just going over an overview. The youngest daughter, Amalthea, we have no idea where she is or what she's been doing. The middle child, we don't know where she is. Or essentially, we don't know where any of the family members are. We just know that Pietra has been active in the south, but we don't know if that's between intermediaries or not.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so Pietra is the most active child and is current active warfare against the Frenthos. Using the Vossai as kind of their middleman to do so.
So, trying to figure out how to word this exactly. Since you know that Pietra is using the Vossai to commit active warfare against you, why can't you declare war on them, like, outright, and mobilize?
Politics. The High General do not like wars between the houses. It destabilizes the economy, destabilizes the city, destabilizes power. Everything is very delicately balanced, you see. If one family starts pitting active war against another, it causes fissures to open up between the other families as allies begin to ally with others, and those that were neutral with those families are then courted into siding with them. It causes too many problems. The active war between the houses is heavily discouraged and always done behind closed doors if possible.
Well, with you telling me this, I would have to assume that you have evidence and knowledge that the Volsci are not necessarily waging an open war against you, but at least a shadow war against you. Can you not use that, bring that to the High General to bring sanctions or actions against the Volsci to at least bring forth Pietra, or bring knowledge so that you can end this conflict?
Oh, we have certainly tried. The main difficulties is that the Volsci are very good at covering their tracks. It's one of their main skills, unfortunately. So, although they have made many assaults on the manor, one of which nearly had young Promethea kidnapped in the middle of the night, and very nearly failed me that night as well, they sent people who did not bear their marks. Although, we know it was them, for they had vocal confessions, but they unfortunately slayed themselves before we could get them confessed properly. Unfortunately, the High General will not believe our tongue solely.
Volsci are poisoners, right?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so I'll have to surmise that they took some type of poison tablet or something hidden on them somewhere.
Yeah.
So then I guess my follow-up would be then, who do I have to go after to get Pietra's location?
If you seek Pietra, then I could certainly raise it with the High Lord Frenthos. He might be able to give you some details if he is willing to meet with you. Else he might give me details to pass on to you. It truly depends. You are new to the Dominion, he might be wary about giving out such information to such fresh people who, as of yet,
Looks through his notes here.
have yet to complete a single mission.
No, my point was more towards what house do I have to break into, and who do I have to threaten to get this information? Like, who are the Volsci do I have to threaten?
Please tread with care with the Volsci. Yes, they are our enemies. However, we cannot afford to have our people fighting in the open. If you are going to wage any kind of combat against the Volsci, you must do it in silence and in secret. You cannot let it be let out. Otherwise, the High Lord will be the one to have to face the brunt of the punishment, and he will not be willing to do that again for someone who is just fresh into the Dominion.
Volsci are most active in the Warrens, right? They're a Warren family, correct? Just DM question.
They are Warrens, yes.
They are Warrens. Okay. Did we remind me? Did we have any missions down on the Warrens?
You don't have. You have one, which is the warehouse one.
That's the one I wanted to do, right? Just okay.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like I'm gonna have to be spending most of my time down on the Warrens hunting then.
Most likely, yes. They are most active down there, and on occasion when they do break the surface, it's to assault the High Lord and his family in person. I will try and find some information, for clearly you are no friend of them either, and his death would certainly make things easier for us. I will speak with the High Lord and see what information I can prize from him, but he might get a little bit suspicious if I pry too quickly.
Thank you.
It will give me a chance to sleep at night. It's been difficult the past couple of weeks. The assaults have been nearly endless. We are just waiting for them to realise where we are based now, and then waiting for the assaults there.
trying. How are they? How do they have so many people if you're worried about these assaults so much, and especially with unmarked soldiers?
This is the difficulty. The Vossai do flaunt one of the largest armies in the Warrens. There are a couple of houses that have slightly larger on the surface, but in terms of the Warrens, they are certainly the largest. Poison, as you can understand, is very common. So they do outnumber us a little bit, and that is only their recorded numbers. We do not know how many undercovers that they have slipped through the net in terms of reporting to the High General. Under normal circumstances, you're supposed to tell the High General each number of your soldiers and what ranks, but they have been very clever in keeping that hidden. We have yet to discover how.
Who smuggled us into the city? Just remind me real quick.
It was the Munhai.
The Monhai, okay. Perhaps they have some sort of deal with the Monhai to bring in unlisted soldiers. Since they are the smuggling house, they could have some sort of secret deal. That's a possibility, not saying that it's actually true.
A possibility. It is something we would have to look into. The Munhai are a peculiar lot. They are suspicious of everyone. They're one of the few houses that don't really ally with anybody. Half-Orcs, you understand, they're a suspicious lot.
I can't really think of anything else to question, really. I think that's really all the sort of information that I can get, because don't know where any of them are, other than just like here's something to go afterwards. So it's just like complete missions down in the Warrens and hunt down any Vossai that I see.
If I learn of any missions that might be of assistance to you and to further in your cause, I will forward them on. I will mark them as a specialized mission for you.
Thank you.
Yes, it's no worries. It's in our benefit if you also help kind of bring this fiend to heel. I assume once Pietra falls, maybe the Vossai will back off. I do not know why the Vossai are helping him, but the Vossai has never had much complaint with the Frentos until recently.
Possibility is that they fall into white worship for whatever reason. That's a possibility.
I pray to every deity that they have not. I don't want to think about what monstrosities they could create.
I'm sure they've already started then.
Well, that's something that we'll have to investigate, or trust to the Black. The Black do know that Pietra is working with the Vossai, but whether or not they have found anything that we have not, I cannot say. They have not said anything to me.
Okay, I thank him for the information. There's nothing more really that I can ask.
If you require any more assistance, then send a letter down to Frentros HQ address to me, and I will deal with it.
Thank you, sir.
Stay safe, young one. The city is very dangerous these days. More dangerous than you can think.
I give a little chuckle.
I imagine it must be quite different living in the monasteries, however.
Living at the monastery is always dangerous.
I can imagine. Very well. I will take my leave at this time then, and I will leave you to your own investigations. If you learn anything that you think might be of assistance to us, that we might be able to proceed on our part, then do not hesitate to contact us.
Will do.
Rastvaran will bow his head, and then he will step out.
Yep, return the bow.
You may return to your office now, Fen. My apologies.
Oh, thank God, if I hear one more goddamn herb poem, I'm gonna kill somebody. scrap piece of... I had a piece of paper here I was going to use to write... Oh, where is it? Sweats.
I'd best leave. Take care.
Very quickly, please, before she finds out. And he disappears.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, what's the plan then?
So, my thoughts are I can either A, try and go to a black temple and see what I can gather over there, or let me see if I can't pull up the actual mission for the warehouse.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah. What's that? You're gathering supplies. Destroy or capture it as you wish. Now, just as a DM question, how difficult is this warehouse mission? Like, can I try and attempt this by myself, or should I have...
These missions are designed for team play.
For team play. Okay, yeah. So can ignore that then.
Yes.
If
it is a solo mission, I can make separate ones for them. If people want to do specific solo missions, I can make solo ones for them. But that particular one is designed for a full group.
Okay. Yeah, I think at this point, if I'm going to be doing these solo investigative stuff, I'll need like separate missions for that kind of thing. But you know, give you time for that.
Yeah.
So I guess I need to go to the Temple of the Black then. Either that, or just go down into the Warrens and just try and coerce people, I guess. But I guess we can always go to the Black Temple first.
I also don't have an awful lot of Warren maps available, so we're going to have to
go to the Black then.
Yep. So if you do want to go down to the Warrens, it will have to be one of the existing ones I have.
We'll go to the Black first then.
Alrighty.
We'll save that kind of stuff for when you have more available.
Yes. Alright, so
it's the Outer Sanctum, so I'll just start making my way over. Alright, I'm at the gate.
Oh, friend, let's see some paperwork.
I show him my mark.
Ah, Brenthos, my apologies. Please, on you go.
Yoink. Alright.
Alrighty. Right. Now, to load the next map, what you need to do is you need to disconnect from the server. Once you disconnect from the server, go to map, and then import map.
Yep, okay.
And then find that map and then bring it in.
Oh, that's not that bad. It's only 53.
Yeah, it's more the base image, which would take quite a while.
Nope, I'm immediately in there.
Oh yeah, because you downloaded it. If you went into it normally, like we normally do, then it would have taken
a while longer. Okay.
10-15 minutes, yeah.
Gotcha.
Right, you can now reconnect to the server once that's in, and you can delete that file as well. Righty.
Alright, let's hope I did this correctly.
Well, we'll find out very quickly.
Yep, looks like it.
Nice. Alrighty. Okay, let me get my text descriptor out. As you wander, basically from one end of the outer sanctum to the other in order to reach this place, a towering gate finally greets you. The gate's open for all. Dark stone, so unlike the marble of the area, surrounds the wall like a citadel, towering high above your head. As you head into the compound, a towering building of white stands to your left, 9 stories tall. And through the windows that you see, scales of the blackest night slip past, eyes of amber and gold peeking around every gap. A long stable with soldier sleeping quarters above stands beside it, familiar after your time in a monastery, although you had little use for anything less than a hardy mule. The building off to its own appears much more like a temple than a soldier's barracks, with its towering windows and glass dome ceilings. All around you, horses of midnight black eye you as they pass. Hounds of obsidian follow your progress, the intelligence in their eyes too potent to ignore. Soldiers weave around you with only a glance and pass. Dragonborn are rare this far south, but not completely unheard of. And let me reveal a couple of tokens on the outside here. Here's one.
Now this dragon, how big is this dragon?
This is an adult dragon.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
Yes, there's an adult there, and there's an ancient down by the coast there.
So that's an ancient one. Okay, so that's a big boy.
Yee.
Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, the dragon god is chaotic evil.
Let me double check before I write anything. No. That one. I know he's evil something. Phallus is chaotic evil, yes. He used to be lawful evil, and then that didn't really make sense for his personality.
Okay then. So I'll start walking in.
As you walk in, you can kind of hear this happening.
Alright, I'll take notice of whatever is, how do I point? Damn it.
Spacebar.
Yeah, there we go. I take notice of that, whatever's happening there.
You see a dragon with black scales and horns that glow with gold. Whenever the sun catches the light, they seem to shimmer with gold. Opposite him, you see a stallion, kind of staring up at him, completely unafraid and unaccompanied. His coat is like obsidian, but whenever the light touches, it shimmers gold, very similar to the dragon.
Won't be long till we march out. How fare the steeds?
The horse raises a leg, waves it in a peculiar pattern. The dragon
begins to make a low rumble sound in his throat. I realise that your folk are unsteady, but it won't be too much longer before you see some action. That should be at least somewhat comforting.
The horse snorts, making more movements with its leg.
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll be there to provide cover fire if nothing else. By the way, any luck with the mayor?
The stallion rolls his eyes, turns around, and then kicks him in the leg.
Oh, come on, it was a sensible question. Come on!
Just walks away.
Alright, so we have a sentient horse. Got it. Huh. Interesting.
Goes off in a huff.
Oh, fine then, we're just trying to make conversation. But no, wants to be all huffy.
Alright, well, I guess I'll follow this dragon. He wants to make conversation. I overhear that. So I'm gonna walk over to the dragon.
As you approach the dragon, he does seem to sense you coming from a fair distance away, kind of looks over his shoulder towards you as you approach.
Oh, Silverkin! It's been a while since I've seen one of you this far south.
I will commute with him, saying I would not be this far south if I did not have to be.
True. Oh, it's not mountainous enough for my liking, but the coast does just fine enough for now.
I heard him talking about moving out for combat soon. Where are they headed?
Some are moving back up to Therka. They finally won the surface war. But unfortunately, the subterranean war is proven to be difficult. But once they get that sorted, I think they're going to be looking deeper into the rifts while they're turning up again. Some are heading up towards the... probably shouldn't talk about that one, actually. That's a mess.
Let's see, how do I want to say this? I mean, of course, up north is entirely a mess, so it's not much saying, but, you know, secret military strategies, I understand.
Rare to find someone who can appreciate that.
Where I'm from, martial combat and strategy is a key focus in our upbringing.
Aye, oh, which monastery are you from? You look like a monk. You walk like one.
Hang on, let me remember how to actually pronounce how to say it.
Get your backstory here just so I can remember.
Yeah, I have it somewhere. Hang on.
I've got to print it off. So, that's in the Gallic Mountains.
There we go.
Dragonborn.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm from the Dragonborn Monastery.
Ah! We went there a couple of times. Your people tend not to like us having around. They like to be left alone. Bloody dreamers, honestly. Too lost in the dream to worry about the material plane's problems.
As long as they leave us alone, we leave the world alone, hence why I'm here.
Yeah, kind of weird why one of you is here, actually.
When the white encroaches on us and takes from us, we have to take back.
So that we're giving you some problems. Kick him in the balls for me when you do see him.
Every chance I get.
Lovely. Your pardon, sir. I'm afraid my elder's gonna give me a good scolding if I don't get ready for Drill's actions in a few minutes. He's already angry at you. And that's my cue. Have a good day.
Peace be with you.
Stand strong, and fear not the night. I'm coming, boss! Don't shout at me! I'm coming!
I don't really think it's a good idea to talk to the horse, because I don't have animal language or anything like that. Well, even still, the telepathy only works one way, so I wouldn't be able to read his mind. So I think I can avoid the horse for right now. So I will make my way over to the guard over here, the warrior.
You approach a warrior, garbed in black, with red trim upon him, standing next to a young stallion who paws nervously at the ground.
You have to calm down. We're not moving out for another couple of days. You're in the tail end of everything.
The horse paws the ground even more, making movements with its foreleg as it does.
Yeah, I get it. Like, you ain't gonna be left behind this time. You're gonna see some action. We're gonna get you promoted. After all, we need a couple more horses up in the lieutenant ranks after all.
The horse snorts, rolling his eyes.
Alright, I will say into his mind, turn around, please.
The man frowns and kind of looks over his shoulder at you.
Ah, good morning, sir. Can we be of service?
The horse seems... You get the impression of the horse frowning at you, but you're not sure why.
I ask him to point me in the direction of the head of this temple, if he could. Either that or the most senior member present or available.
That would be our head priest at this time. He might be in prayer, but you might be able to say hello. Just head inside, ask reception, they'll be able to tell you more.
I thank him, and I head inside.
Good day. Stop kicking me, damn it!
Horse snorts. Alrighty, and as you come into this building... let me reveal these and get the text descriptor for it. Sturdy worn wood creaks below you. Large windows masking the room in morning sun. People mill around, others move into the towering doors to the room beyond. Most people here appear to be civilians, waiting or seeking entrance to the room beyond. All around you, doors leading to small rooms beyond. An oval desk greets you and the receptionist raising her eyes as you enter.
I will walk up to the receptionist and ask her where the most senior priest is.
Farewell to you, Dragonborn. If you're seeking Father Ulfra, he's in prayer just now, but you're happy to wait a few minutes until he's finished.
Say he's in prayer, I would assume that means in the temple itself.
Yes.
I thank her for the information. I'm gonna walk into the temple anyway.
Alright. As you walk into the temple here, black marble rings the quiet hymns around you. You're used to temples, but to see so many people in sync before different gods is a little bit strange. Towering statues stand by their plinths, people in prayer before them. A giant pool of obsidian-hued water glitters gold when the light catches it, and the warmth is potent as you step near it.
Alright, he's the only one present?
Yeah, there's other, like, people in front of all these statues praying.
But just random people, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I notice a priest, and I will stand right here and wait until he notices.
The priest seems quite lost in thought as he kneels before the statue of Damara. You see, the deity you see is a woman in black robes, wrapped in chains as she gazes towards a window, lost in thought. As you are quite close to this, you recognise that your back is getting a little bit toasty. Whatever this is, it's very warm.
So the black liquid that shimmers gold is hot. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna. So this room is basically very dark. So I'm going to attempt a stealth check to blend into the shadows.
All right.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn
People kind of like glance around. I mean, it's a bit hard because although the room is dark, there's a big glass dome ceiling up here, and there's big windows shining light into here. So you try to blend into the shadows, but too many people notice you as you try to do so.
Damn. Wanted to try something cool.
The minutes tick by, and then the elderly man here begins to kneel, straighten up, kneeling before the statue instead.
I presume you are here to see me, sir.
He says without turning around.
I say into his head, wondered when you would notice.
I noticed you some time ago. My Lord Dozotto said that you had come to see me. I decided that you could use a little bit of patience training.
Let's see. Patience training. I don't lack patience. I can be very patient, but when there's something important going on, I do act. Whether or not that's for the best intentions can be debated.
The man slowly steps up onto his feet. He is elderly and clearly the knees have gone several years prior. And he will turn to face you.
Yes, 'tis that I speak of, young one. You are hasty when you should be calm, or so the deities say to me. Mamphalis certainly has had a few choice words about you.
The god of dragons has taken interest in me. That is interesting to see. Don't know why God of Black would really pique interest in a worshiper of the blue, but interesting nonetheless.
He chuckles. You are Dragonborn, and because, due to complications, Mamphalis has taken your people under his wing. You may not be of the yellow, but you are still his child.
Interesting. Interesting to note. Phallus. Mamphalis is a black dragon, correct? I'm just making sure.
He is black with scales that shimmer gold in the sun.
And just remembering the history, he is the father of all dragons?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, just making sure of that. I'll tell the priest. I came for a specific purpose. I won't keep you from your regular task more than I'll have to. I know the black hate the white and are at constant war with the white wherever they can find them. I have learned that you have information about certain white worshippers that are acting inside the city, and yet you are not taking action against them.
That is a harsh way to put it. We certainly are trying to act. Unfortunately, our forces have not yet been able to get a foothold of within the Warrens. As much as we try, they turn us away. They say that we interfere too much. That is why it took so long the last time before Frenthos took over.
You're saying you're trying to get a foothold. Does that mean the High Lord is stopping you, or is it because I'm not? This is a DM question. Are the people rejecting, or do the temples actually answer to the High Council, or do they answer to someone else, or what?
The best way to imagine it is that the High Council kind of say, right, religion has its place within civilization, but it has no role in politics. So basically, they're just like, yes, however, you're wanting to interfere in politics, therefore go away. Kind of wave a hand in their direction, like tell them to shoo, sort of thing.
Oh, hang on, I have a phone call.
No worries. Also, yes, Marchin, the horses are sentient. Which reminds me, I need to do a fail for you. because you're from Ferka, and you have experience with the black. You need information.
Alright, so with him saying that, you say he's struggling to get a foothold. So what does he need then? Does he need active, like, do they need active proof that they're white worshippers, or is it just the high council doesn't care about the white at all?
Sorry to text. Just to warn you, I'm about to bring a separate bot in, so you might just want to watch the volume.
Okay. I mean, yes, that is loud. There we go.
Alright, sorry, can you repeat your question?
So with them saying that they struggled to get a foothold, does that mean that the High Council doesn't care about the white and the chaos they bring upon the world, or is it they just accept it as a part?
It's less that they don't care about the white, it's more that they're just like, they know the white exists, but it doesn't really affect them too much, so why shake the boat? Because they realise that the Black Sanctuary brings chaos whenever they step foot in an area, because war and Christ knows what else. So they're a bit wary of letting the black into wherever they are.
So that's why they've been quartered off into this one section of the city.
Well, for more than one reason, yeah.
So I'll ask him, what information does he have on the shit? I'm forgetting the family's name now. It begins with like an A. Or
Ucathla.
The Ucathla family, sorry. I know I have it written down, I don't think I
No
can
worries.
I have all Cathla down. Any information they have on the Ucathla family?
The man frowns at that, and he kind of studies you very carefully. The air seems to gain a weight to it that you were not expecting, and you feel as if there are now eyes towering above you, watching you.
To why do you wish to speak of that?
I have evidence that they have taken from us, and I wish to take back in return. Or I've been charged with taking back in return.
He takes a slow breath as he considers.
So the children have struck out against you, and you seek revenge. Just the long and the short of it.
Not revenge. Closure, I would say.
I understand that losing someone can be difficult, but the white is not for you to face. You are Dragonborn, you are most likely from the monasteries in the north, but they are... Your battleground lies elsewhere. I fail to see how me providing you information will stop you from doing something foolish or putting others in danger.
my battleground isn't here in this realm. You're right. But when the white creeps on everything, and it has encroached on our territory, or it has encroached on our livelihood. Sometimes you must go and get back what you can in order to make sure that it doesn't happen again, or happens less often.
Then why not come to the Black for aid?
Are you asking me to forsake my god?
No. We do not ask people to forsake their gods. But if the White are claiming your people, then it is our duty to see it to their end. We aid those who need aid against the White, regardless of which god they follow.
My people only seek the aid that is deemed necessary. We take very good care of our region and our monastery. But in order to finish the task that has been given to me, I'm seeking the aid to hang on. To at least find the people responsible.
He breathes slowly as he considers.
Nothing good comes from fighting the White. It drives you mad, for it is a battle you cannot win in the end. I understand that your people wish to right the wrong that's been committed against you, but I am unsure if giving you any information is not going to lead to harm to others. The White so do love collateral damage.
The White are already active in the city. They're already dealing collateral damage. And I've unintentionally already involved myself in them. So what harm is there of learning of a battle that I'm already fighting?
Knowledge is power, as they say. And some knowledge is good, some knowledge is terrible.
He glances down to your hand.
Yes, we are aware that Eucathla is making rounds against Frenthos, but if Frenthos clearly need aid, they can come to us, and we shall do what we can. However, they have not. As such, we cannot do anything without the High Lord's permission.
Well, shit.
I realize that this must be frustrating to you, and I do offer my humblest apologies. But understand that the Eucathla family is dangerous beyond words. The information we have is critical, and should it spill into the wrong hands, then it could jeopardize the entirety of the city.
So, you have information that risks the entire city, that risks upsetting the power balance of the city. So then why wouldn't you take that to the High Lords then, if it's so dangerous, and they like keeping things the way they are?
Ah, child, do you not think we already have not? The High Lords... we understand that the White can be daunting, and some like to ignore it, others accept, but choose to believe it does not affect them. They seem to forget that even with the lighthouse of Zahir on fire with the white, his keystone temple fallen just a stone's throw from their homes, that they are in grave danger. They forget and do not wish to remember, and for one, I sympathize that people do not wish to live in fear.
I'll ask him then if he knows. Do they currently know where all three children are? I'm not asking for specifics. Does he know where the three are?
Yes, we know where all three are.
Do you know which one has been to the north recently, towards the mountains?
He takes a slow breath. Persuasion as well for me.
Oh, I'm probably gonna lose this one. Eh.
13's not bad.
A name, certainly, would not be that dangerous. I will not tell you specifics, but I can certainly give you a name, if not else. We believe that it is Igna, although perhaps Amalthea is Aiden, but we do not know if that is pointed to the north, or if it was just opportune.
Just as clarification, you're saying that you definitely know that Igna was up in the north, and they theorized that it was Amalthea with her, maybe, or that she had some involvement.
Yes.
Okay, Igna definitely. Well, if what I understand from this family, they're a tight-knit family since being ousted from the city. So I can imagine that if at least one of them were involved, the others were at least partly involved to some extent.
Make no mistake, the Ukathla family are ruthless, even to their own. Tight-knit is not a word I would use. Opportunists, perhaps, but never close. Though I must say, I much rather deal with Frentros than Ukathla. That was unfortunate at the time. The Warrens have certainly calmed a little bit more since Frentros took over.
So, since you would prefer to work with Frenthos, and you know that the Ukathla family is actually working against the Frenthos family with the Vosai, have you tried to get in direct contact with Lord Frenthos?
We have indeed. High Lord Moldovan has certainly done what he is willing to at this time. The warfare is fresh and they are still trying to find ground. At this moment in time, there is no threat of white. They have simply just asked us to observe. You will forgive the High Lord. He is meticulous. He is a warrior. He does not like rushing headfirst into anything or overreacting if he can avoid it.
Nor as he should. Proper planning is key to winning any war. Oh God. So, speaking out of character, I don't think I can really get anything else out of him. I think I was lucky to even get Igna's name. And I'm not. What is it? I don't have the skill in persuasion, so I don't think I can really try and push it that much. So I think I have gathered as much as I can, at least information-wise. I think now is more along the lines of I have to do my own sort of investigation to see if I can get some direct confirmation that the Vasai are either A, worshipping the white, or just finding any other information that I can find about the Akathla family.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm pretty much done here. Or at least talking with the priest.
Pray stay safe, young one. Oh, and I do believe I recognize your face somewhat from our sources. Pray send our regards to your tieflin friend when you can.
I would not call him a friend, exactly.
Companion, compatriot, whichever you wish to call him.
There are many things that I would call him.
Therkins are certainly a peculiar lot.
I thank him for the information.
Stay safe, young one. May you never find the shining white in your life.
Goes back to prayer.
Alright. So since he's done talking to me, I would like to go over to the statue of Montphilus.
Mamphalis. Ah, yes.
And see if he will commune with me.
Ready? Do you know how to roll dice in Macto?
Remind me.
It should be like square bracket. And it'll be like D20. So I want you to roll. You are of the blue, but he is technically your patron, your race patron. So let's go with 20 plus 1 for that one.
Is it just D20 plus 1 in bracket, or is there an R in there as well?
No. Just D20 plus 1. It should work in square brackets. Fingers crossed. There we go.
Shit.
I mean, you certainly tried to commune, but all you receive is silence.
Can I try one more time?
I'll let you try that one more time.
I say just one more. Oh shit.
You probably should have brought some Hawaiian pizza. Nah, you tried to pray again, but silence is your only companion.
Okay then. I'll walk away. I'll walk out the temple.
You walk out of the temple. The room is respectfully low volume as people come and go.
Do I want to try talking to the paladin? Nah. I'm gonna go talk to the big boy.
Big boy? Oh.
The big dragon.
Alrighty.
If I can.
You can certainly try. So if you're coming down this way, these are all gates here. But you need to come around.
Okay, so those are all gates, okay. I wasn't quite sure what those things were, so.
Yeah, nah. The shadows are kind of like gates sort of thing.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
As you approach this area, the ground has been churned up by claws galore. Behind you in the building, you see wide open doors with dragons, all obsidian black and glittering gold, resting within. These two are having a bit of a spat here.
I told you to stop messing around. Yeah, I know you did, boss, but it is not fine. Get on with the drills. Do not make me repeat myself. Yeah, I'm off. Look, I'm flying away. Go away. I will breathe fire on ya, you wee cunt. He's now
Wait,
flying away.
he's a black dragon, so he doesn't breathe fire.
Ah, investigation. That's a brass dragon,
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
but he has black scales for some reason.
Interesting. Would that be another investigation check, or would I maybe
you can
have
you can have an investigation of just like in general of all the dragons.
So I notice he is a brass dragon, but he has black scales. Could I maybe make a religion check to see if I realize because he's a black, since he is a black worshipping dragon, I would assume that maybe that turned his scales black, or would you just like no?
Yeah, roll religion for me. Let's see what we got.
11.
11. You do know that all forces of the black, regardless of what scale color that they are, or coat color in terms of horses and dogs, eventually they all turn black with glittering gold. Though why, you are unsure. You look inside here, for example, and you do see traits of other dragons, for example gold, the whiskers and everything, but they are also black.
Interesting. Interesting then. Okay.
Yes, every dragon here is
Black. With glittering gold
Is-
scales. But they all have features related to their race, whether they be previous silver, gold, brass, copper.
Or green, like
or-
the one that's flying away.
That one.
Or is that just artwork?
That's just art. It's just slightly green, but
Okay.
it's black as well. That one is as I remember right, a silver? Can't remember. Can't remember if that was a silver or a copper.
Gotcha. Okay. I walk over to the ancient dragon.
The towering dragon kind of glances down at your approach. One of his claws is about the height of you, for reference. He kind of
Hey-
frowns
Hey,
at you.
Scotty, ban that one fucker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they're all happening.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Much
Shit, 3
appreciated.
in a row.
Yep.
Shit,
Nah,
3 in a row. That's
they come in swarms. It's really annoying.
gotcha. All right. Yes, you were saying.
He glances down at you, kind of blinks.
Oh, there you wee fucker. What you after?
Well, since I just learned that Momphalos sees us all as his children, I'd like to come learn a little bit more about, I guess, what he would call his true children, as it were.
Ta! That fucker. He's a sour-tempered old git. Honestly, I can count on my scales the number of times that little fucker has decided to breathe fire on us in the middle of a fucking mission.
Is that why your scales are all black?
No, that's the rights when you join the black that does that to you. But thank God it is. It's the only thing that stops us from fucking melting when he fucking breathes his fucking fire.
Interesting.
Thinks just because we're his fucking children, we're gonna fucking forgive him when we're suddenly drafted down to the fucking ground. I'd smash his fucking head in if I could.
Good to know. I've also heard from another individual that y'all are planning raids.
It was fucking camel, wasn't it? Ugh. What the... Camsellian, what the fuck are you doing, you daft cunt? Sorry!
I was wondering, have you had, in the many battles that you have had, I'm assuming from your age that you've fought a lot, have you had Have you had any contact with anyone named Ukafla?
Oh, those fuckers! Aye, I've had a couple of fights with them. Little fucks. One tried to fire a boom bomb me out the fucking air. Fucking set him on fire. Fucking cunt.
So try to firebomb you out the air. Do they have their own air forces, or they, or?
They tried. They thought they could get away with fucking griffins. Turns out they're just as flammable as anything else, and they taste like fucking chicken as well. You ever had griffin? Mighty tasty. I'd recommend spitting the rider out though. Not so tasty.
A lot of things taste similar to me now. And open my mouth.
Fuck, man, you need to get some more dragon in you. We regenerate that shit. Lost my tongue to my fucking wife that one time when she told me to shut the fuck up.
I kindly reject the offer, not until my work is done.
Fucking Dragonborn think they're so high and fucking mighty. Well, you think, and then kinda short, not gonna lie.
But these rituals keep us low and humble.
He rolls his eyes.
Okay, yeah, sure. Ritual this, ritual. I had one fucking ritual. Never fucking again. Fell fucking asleep, I did.
Everyone has their preferences.
Just give me something to fucking fireball and I'll be fucking happy. Camcelia, watch what you're fucking doing! You're not a fucking seagull! Sorry!
Getting back to the Akathlas, you said they tried to shoot you out of the sky. Was that by physical means, or was that magical? And do you know if it was the Okathla specifically, or soldiers around them?
A little bit of both. Yeah, I know they've got some wizard blood in them. So they got a little bit of sorcerer in them. I heard they had a little bit of druid in them one time, but he was mighty tasty. Tasted a bit like a tree. Great toothpick.
So you've eaten one of the Akathlas.
Okay. Oh, that was about 300 years ago.
Okay. Have you heard any information about where they might be?
I ain't privy to that information. I just go where the winds fucking tell me and breathe fire on the fuckers I'm dead to.
So essentially this dragon is like a drill sergeant.
This dragon has seen so much shit in his life that he doesn't give two fucks anymore. Yeah.
So yeah, he's essentially a drill sergeant, okay.
He's basically like the head dragon of the area.
Alright, so we'll say all of them are magical. In some form or another. Alright. Let's see. I will look back at the sea, and I'll point out the dragon and be like, is that one flying a little bit too low and out of formation?
Camcelia! Do not make me come out there! I'm doing fine. You're too low to the water, you wee fucker! Don't make me come out there! Yes, boss! Fucker. He's young, you see. He's fresh into the sanctuary. He's not used to having orders thrown at him. We normally start him younger than this, but fuck him. We don't say nay to a fucking dragon.
As a DM question, are there any dragons that follow the white, or are they pretty much they're like no white?
Not that follow per se.
More of long as they just don't give a shit.
It's complicated and you're not too certain yourself. Because you definitely know the existence of the white, but you've only seen white followers. You've never actually seen the white itself. The closest you've ever seen is the lighthouse, which is right next door to this area, just across the bay.
And that's full of white worshippers.
Nah, you don't know anything about the lighthouse, other than it's got this giant barrier around it.
So, well, since you pointed that out, then I'm going to ask the dragon about that white house that has a barrier around it.
What, are you asking specifically?
I mean, you pointed it out to me. Now I'd be like, so, what's going on with that lighthouse?
Oh, that little fucking thing. Manphalis is keeping that thing under fucking guard. That's where the god Zahar is currently fucking locked up. It's his Keystone Temple, you see.
The god Zahar, huh? Why is he keeping it under lock? Is he that powerful that Manphalis can't defeat him?
We haven't been able to defeat any of the white gods, or gods that fell to the white, as much as they fucking tried. They tried not to fucking kill them. It creates fucking weird voids and power, and well, apparently the last time they fucking did it, it caused fucking mayhem. So they lock him up in hopes to try and find a way to fucking reverse it. Whether or not they succeeded or not, I don't know. I just breathe fucking fire and shit.
Interesting. So they have to lock up the gods of the whites so they don't kill them. Okay. Let's see. What else?
Besides the fact, if they tried to kill some of the fucking gods, the Mara would kick up because she'd fear her lover was next. Well, that's something we don't want to fucking do.
So, since you said Manphalis is keeping him in prison there, does that mean he's there, or is he just focusing his power there?
Well, you see that egg-like looking shield thing? That's basically a set part of Manphalis. He's kind of it stops anyone from getting anywhere fucking near it. Filled with his fury it is. It'll burn you before you get within 100 feet of it.
Gotcha. Alright. I thank him for his time, and I will leave him alone to usher in his flock.
Nice day to you, lad. Try not to get fucking eaten. Can't sell you. Oh, I need to go. See you later. Get the fuck back here, you cunt.
Okay. Alright, let's see here. I will make my way over this way. Alright, the horses are sentient. But I can't really communicate with the horse. So I'm assuming that's... Alright, I'll head on out.
Alrighty, where would you like to go?
I think I'm basically done here. Unless you can intervene and say like, hey, maybe you should talk to this guy. He might have some other stuff. Otherwise, you know.
No, if you want to talk to people, you talk to people. There's no one necessary for you to speak with.
No, I'm pretty good here. I think I got all the information that I can try and take out of this place. I guess. Can I go to the HQ and see if I can't get it? See if I can't get a audience with Lord Frenthos.
We can certainly try. Yeah, let me. Do you have that map loaded?
It's not. Yep, got it loaded.
Alrighty, let me. You trundle your way down to back home, for you only know one access to the Warrens, and that's your home base. You trudge down onto the mine carts and get your way back south. Go there. You need to wait. Oh, actually, I got an idea. Since you only know one warrant access. Oh dear, where is it? Oh no, that's not it. It's oh, this one, isn't it? Yep. Alright, let me stop you here.
Alright, just as a heads up, if I do cut out, I have lost power because there is a thunderstorm happening where I live. So
oh, no worries.
That's just a heads up.
No worries. Alrighty, you never got a real chance to explore this area before. So you head back over towards your home base and down into the Warrens. And you are now in Warrens level 1.
Ooh.
So in order for you to get down to Frenthos HQ, you need to use the minecart system.
In Finlar Astros, he controls the cards. Okay.
Yes.
Okay then. Now I'm just wondering what sort of shit you have planned on down here if I'm just traveling to the minecarts.
Oh, I'm waiting to see if anybody in voice picks up about it. Oh.
You and your witch's cackle. Alright, let's see here.
If you need anything in this area explained as well, just let me know and I'll explain it to you.
I can assume that this area to the south looks like some sort of market, like an armor, like this one looks like a...
This area is like a loadout area. So basically what you do is you send an order down to HQ. You tell them where you want it delivered to. So if you're going to a mission in the Outer Sanctum, for example, you say, I've got this, they'll get it made up. They'll send it to a loadout station like this. You go pick it up, you go up, and your mission go ready, sort of thing.
So there's nothing actively here right now.
Yeah, this isn't somewhere where you can buy. This is somewhere where pre-bought items are, and people pick them up.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, and then this is.
This area down here is a kind of a rest recuperation area, or a meeting area. People want to meet other people away from HQs.
Okay, and there's no one here?
There's people milling around on here, but no one of particular notice.
But just random people, okay.
Random people.
Alright. Are there any signs, or do I notice where the staircase leads?
The staircase winds its way down towards the second level. You read the sign, but it just seems to be a bizarre jumble of numbers and letters. You're not quite certain how things work. But it seems to indicate that this goes down to the second layer of the Warrens.
Okay. Alright. And is this just the cutoff of the map, or is
yeah,
there
this is a cutoff of the map, yeah.
Okay. No, since there's really nothing else down here. I mean, there's the stable up there. So
yes. So because of how the Warren system is, so the minecart system is new. It's only been about 5 or so years in operation. The main way to get around the Warrens, especially in level 1, is horseback. So these are horses that you can just jump on and then take to your location. Then drop off again. It's like a taxi system.
Gotcha. Okay. Well then, I will come over here to the cartman, Finlar, and I'll tell him that I'm going to Frenthos HQ.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
Aw.
Hang on a second. Oh, hello there! Oh, I recognize you. Yo, how's the top, the middle, and the bottom doing, eh? Are they doing fine? I saw the bottom of the bottoms came down here. Lovely horns to it, by the way. He never did tell me if he oiled them, though.
I'll just cock my head and look at him.
Oh, not another fucking silent. I already got the silent treatment from him. Fucking idiot. Anyway, don't see a fucking girlfriend with you. How is she, by the way?
He is referring to Sumitra.
I would assume that he's talking about Sumitra, but I'm just trying to think in my mind why he would assume Sumitra is mine. But okay.
Ah, she's everyone's gal. She'll fucking sleep with anyone if it means that her little one is quote unquote safe and sound.
I'll just keep looking at him.
Oh, oh! By the way, how on earth did you get your skin so shiny? It looks lovely. Did you use anti-aging cream?
Okay. So what I'm gonna do?
I love this character.
I'm gonna breath attack him.
Oh God.
Or I'm gonna start to open my mouth and like growl and like sort of like bring it up in my throat as if I'm about to do that.
Oh, careful there, careful there. Oh, we got a live one. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. That's a Frosty boy. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Where are you off to? Where are you off to then, Frosty Balls?
I will hold up my insignia.
Ah! Oh, you're going down there. Of course you are. Of course you are. You don't go any fucking where else. Ah, da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I just jumped in a car here. Oh, and, do me a favour.
He paints a symbol with the paste he's made from all these powders onto the cart.
When you see Sumi, tell her to stop going for my fucking kidneys. Just trade that blue ball too well.
Clunk. The train starts to move.
Alright.
Oh, I'm sorry, I love that character. I fucking love him.
I mean, hey, you do you. It don't matter to me.
Oh, okay, let's get you down here then.
To friend thoughts. Yep. Alright, I've already transitioned back.
Alright, let me do this. I need to bring over the stream copy as well. Yep. Alright, you're now back at HQ.
Alright.
So, as you exit the cart, the street seems to be relatively quiet at this time of the day. It seems that most of the activities are done during the night, and most people have decided to go home for some sleep.
Interesting. Alright, let's see. I will make my way over to the receptionist, Sabrina.
Oh, good morning, sir. How may I be of service?
I would like to speak to Lord Frenthros, if he's available.
Raise his eyebrow. Under normal circumstances, one can only get an audience with the High Lord by summons. I could certainly see if I can try and get your summons with one of the children, but the High Lord, I'm afraid, is a little bit too busy just to accept summons from. Looks at your mark, kind of looks to a file nearby. Someone who is so fresh in the Dominion, you'll forgive. He is a busy man, you see.
Let's see. Tell him that I wish to discuss the active threat of the Ukathal family working with the Volsai.
She frowns. I can certainly present it to him. It won't be today, I'm afraid. He is otherwise occupied for the day. I could certainly have everything prepared for you to see him. If he decides to, he might refer this onto his eldest.
And that would get me in to see him today, correct?
No, definitely not today. You cannot see any members of the High family on such short notice.
Huh.
Oh, that reminds me, actually.
I was about to say, I'm wondering if I'm here when marching.
Oh yeah, Malleus is upstairs. That's what I just need to go grab his token. He's upstairs.
I was about to say he's here right now, so
He is definitely here right now. Yeah, go grab his token.
kind of retcon it and be like, my con is here right now having an audience with some of them.
Who is your con? Sorry?
Malleus.
Malleus.
Do I know his last name or?
You do, yes. It's Amenderos.
Okay, Amenderos, the new tiefling.
Can Amenderos, yes. He is here to see Lady Promethea. He is upstairs, as far as I know. He has not left the building so far.
I'm trying to remember. Did Promethea ever leave during their conversation?
You do not know.
No, I just meant like in general.
Oh,
Yeah,
she dumped him in the seamstresses and then disappeared. For several hours, so.
So then, can I take that point in time to see if I can't talk to her?
She
I would assume
frowns.
that would be happening now.
I mean, you can certainly go to your con and ask. If he's already have an audience, perhaps he can spare some of his time for you. I don't know if Marchin is here.
He's here in the chat, I'm pretty sure. So that's why I'm trying to get him in here.
Marchin,
Sure,
you free to join?
You have the mod power. You can just drag him down in here.
I'll let him decide. He's not in Discord according to Mizzo.
Damn. Alright.
Hello?
Oh, hi. You are here.
Hi, I was missing.
Drak's here and he's gonna come pester you for a little bit.
My god, that was loud.
You are very loud. Hang on. Oh yeah,
Yes.
there's a new bot, sorry.
Yes, the music bot is quite loud when it first pops on.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I was missing for a bit.
It's fine, don't
Alright.
worry. Basically, Drak is now at HQ. You're currently getting fitted out the seamstress just now. He's looking to try and speak with Promethea. So,
Okay.
basically Sabrina's basically said, oh, well, because you are currently booked to have a meeting with Promethea, Drak can come to you and sacrifice some of your quote-unquote time with her, so he can go speak with her.
Okay.
So,
do you need me in the map tool?
You don't need to come in because you're basically stuck at the seamstress as it is.
Yeah,
so-
you're at the seamstress. So essentially, what it is, I'm just coming to ask you at the seamstress, be like, hey, I have some questions for Promethea, if I can talk to her for a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, so you're downstairs just now.
Okay. Take me to the seamstresses, or take me to my con, please.
Of course. Let me see here. She opens a book. A pair of eyes skims over the page before ink swells up from the pages below. She kind of reads it a little bit. Ah, there he is there. Very well, follow me. I'll just drag you both.
Yep.
And let's go upstairs. Boom. And then he should be inside here. Have a nice day.
Alright. I'm going to make a stealth check. Alright, go ahead.
Yeah. You step inside the seamstress here. You are almost deafened by the whirl of machines, and there's quite a lot of people frantically running around, and there's like people over here going, should it be blue? No, I think red would be better. Maybe green? He's blue. I don't think that's gonna go well. And as you peek around here, Malleus is kind of sitting on a stool. He's not got his shirt on because he's had it taken off him like 17 times already at this point.
Ah, yes. Of course.
And he's just kind of sitting there looking a bit ruffled.
Do I
walk
see
up.
him right now, or is he?
Are you stealthing?
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna make a stealth check. No.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that again. No. Too much. Alright.
Malleus, you glance up and you see Drak coming around a corner of Material Rex.
I am okay. So I. God, how am I gonna do this? What will Malleus say? Malleus would be. Oh, what are you doing here? And I'm gonna say, what are you doing here, Drak?
All right. At the start of the word Drak, I run up to him, put my hand over his mouth, and say, "Do not say that name. You don't know who is listening."
Okay.
Maybe we should go for a little bit more gold, or is that too much?
Okay.
Back
Okay.
away.
What are
And
you
I say-
doing? What are you doing here, Scales? I'm gonna continue to say that.
I need to speak to Promethea for a little bit.
Well, I'm. She's probably in her office right now. And I'm stuck here for a bit.
The receptionist wouldn't let me see her without getting your permission first.
Well, you have it because I don't think I'm gonna be able to talk to her at all. I'm gonna be stuck here for a bit.
Yeah. Malleus, just for your information, you're probably gonna have to contact her via Sending Stone to kind of give her the heads up to get stuff in order.
Well, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'm gonna say I'm gonna message like this is I'm gonna message her. Drak is here, but mind say shit. Drak is here. Requests a meeting. Has my permission. Don't know what it is. Seems important.
Alright.
That's less than 25. There you go.
Alrighty. You send that off, and after a couple of moments, you get a ping back, and it's just concerned face. Okay. Send him through. I'll make sure he's sorted.
All right. You got the thumbs up there. You can go.
I will
Also,
give him a
also-
slight bow, like head nod bow, and I
Yeah.
shall start going away.
All right. Is that it? Am I good?
I think so.
Yep, that thing, that's
All
it.
right. No problem.
Thank you. Alright. Alrighty, so you need to come up this way, up to this area.
Up another floor, you said?
No, up this way.
Oh.
Those stairs go down.
Oh. Where's the stairs for the third floor, or is that a separate building?
Nah, there's no third floor, you're basically on the
Okay, so that's a separate building to the right. Gotcha. Okay.
this is basement, basically.
Okay.
First floor, top floor, basement.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, just noticed something. All right.
No worries.
All right. So I will knock on this door.
You knock on the door, and you make your way inside. You feel the mark on your hand warm for a moment. And, this gentleman here, kind of looks up, kind of surprised.
Oh, good morning, sir. You'll forgive me, we weren't expecting anybody else.
Kind of opens up his book and kind of looks at it for a moment. Pray forgive, what is your name, sir?
I'm not in your books. My appointment was recently made. I'm here to see Promethea.
Lady Promethea.
Excuse me.
You must forgive, the High Lord is Panitiki with titles. A moment, let me go and see. And he disappears here. There's a way down here. But a couple of minutes pass, and then he kind of comes back. Yeah, he's looking a little pink in the face. Oh, that was a bit embarrassing. Okay. Yes, she did say that you were here to see her. Now, I believe this is your first time here?
In the office or in the building?
In this area.
Correct.
Alright. First you will need to surrender all your weapons. And then just in case, you will be given a ring to block any arcane. It matters not if you are arcane or not, it is just a safety procedure.
So, question, would that mean that blocks my breath attack? Since that's not technically arcane, that's racial?
I don't think it would block your breath attack, no.
Just making sure.
Although I would not recommend trying to attack Promethea at this current moment in time.
Oh, no, I'm just for my own knowledge. Hey, blocks all arcane.
Yeah, especially with her two parents basically here as well.
I'm just making sure of my options, okay?
Fastest TPK in your life. Okay.
Yeah, so we will need you to surrender all of your weapons.
Alright, I will. I guess I have my spear and my hand axe on me. I don't. Yeah, okay, yeah. I surrender them.
Thank you. Now, excuse me, I need to do a quick pat down just to make sure.
He gives you a pat down, sir, just to make sure you aren't hiding anything else. And then he passes you a plain silver ring.
I'm just making sure that I don't have anything else. Unless
you
he
have a
wants
dagger?
to take the. No, I don't have a dagger. I have the broken blade, which I guess can be used as a weapon.
No, I wouldn't count that as. You've got that
Okay.
wrapped up in your bag. It's more like if you have weapons active to hand, sort of thing.
Okay, then yeah, that would be it then.
Alright. Very well, follow me if you will. But need you down to here. Knock, knock, knock.
My lady, the Dragonborn you told me about is here. And let me just do this.
Thank you, Zay. I'll be just a minute. Throws a shoe across the room. Okay, thank you. Just send him in. He kind of edges out of the room and just kind of waves his hand towards the door.
Alright, I'll walk in.
And he disappears. Promethea is struggling with. She's got like 6 different pairs of shoes on here, and she's like a big pile over here that she's just chucked. Hi there. Sorry, I've got a big evening ahead of me. What can I do for you, Drak? Or do you prefer Niao?
For you, my lady, Drak is fine, but I prefer you not say that name outside of this room.
Sure. So, what's the issue? A 10, can you get that? I got it! Thank you. So Val, you said you needed to talk to me?
I'll reach back into my bag and pull out the broken blade again.
She kind of like backs up a little bit more prepared this time, but she's still got like a look of terror in her eyes as she kind of like struggles to swallow. Oh, that thing, yeah. What about it?
I have been researching this day, and every road, or all the roads that I've come down, have led me to dead ends. Except for your family.
She drags in a slow breath. Yes, they have been a little bit, troublesome. She, kicks something under the table.
Can I make like a perception check to see
perception?
if I caught? Yeah.
It looked like she kicked a bandage under the table.
A bandage?
Yes, and it looked you saw brief flashes of red before it kind of like got, hidden by some piles of shoes and books and things that are there on the ground.
Have some encounters with him recently, I take it?
A little bit too close to home, you could say. Um, so what exactly are you kind of looking for? Like, Papa doesn't talk very much to me about them for, I suppose it's been a bit difficult for all of us recently.
So, I wanted to get an audience with your father to talk about this. If you're uncomfortable talking about this any further, if you could bring that to his attention, that would be appreciated.
I could. I need to see how much trouble he's in first.
But otherwise, I've visited the Black, and they have told me that they will not share any information with me because of the political structure of the city.
Can I get some pets, please? Pets. Tan, stop, please. Sorry, he just likes getting scratches. Right, she kind of like squeezes the bridge of her nose as she kind of thinks. I could try my father, but he's a little bit suspicious of new people. Give me a moment. I can always go ask. Tan, be good. I'm always good though. I'm always good. I know you are Tan, but be extra good. Oh God.
Tell your father that it's in his best interest to try and help me, so another incident like you were just trying to hide doesn't happen again.
Not gonna lie, he's gonna take that as a threat. Probably not best if I say that. I'll give me a moment, sorry. Kind of walks out the room. Opens a door. I swear to God, I am going to murder both of you!
Moss, I swear it was only a joke. I swear. Honey, look, he's very sorry. I'm sure he...
Don't you say a fucking word. Sorry, could I intervene? Sorry. Oh, honey, do you need me? Actually, I need Pop. Your papa's in the middle again of scolding. I know. You can scold him later, but I kinda need him just now, if I can. Please, it's important. As someone talking about the Yucathla family and, why? Yeah, maybe now you can see. Papa, swords down, please. It's not like that, I swear. Okay, just, deep breath. It's okay, please, I swear. Oh, he is not happy. Best behavior, please. Don't make anything sound like a threat. And then, as the footsteps towards the door come around, this man enters.
Sweetheart, go sit with your mother for a little while. I'm sure you'll enjoy your brother getting scolded.
Yeah, okay, please don't kill him, Papa. Malice is gonna possibly be angry at me.
I have bigger things to worry about than one tiefling.
True. Okay, I'll be back soon. Tan, be good. Maybe go see Pandemonium for a little bit. Actually, no, let's go play with Pandemonium. Yay! I love Pandemonium. Yeah. Of course you do. Of course. Let's go. Disappear down the hall and go into the restroom. This man here closes the door behind him. And he frowns at you.
I will be frank. What is your connection to Yucathla?
They have taken from my home, and I've been sent to take back from them.
Name one fucking person in the city who hasn't. Yucathlas are... Anyone in particular?
As you study, I want you to do a quick perception.
Hey!
He looks ready to spring upon you, and he's not looking very happy. Treads with care.
I say, my lord, I know of one in particular, although I cannot rule out the other two are not involved.
And this person would be?
Igna.
Ah, her. Yes. Yeah, she has caused a couple of issues. She supplied her lovely dear brother with fire bombs recently. That was a lovely encounter. Why do you want to learn about Igna?
From what I've been told, she is personally responsible for killing a member of my monastery. I've been sent to track her down and deliver our justice upon her.
He snorts, crossing his arms, and yet he still balances on the balls of his feet, ready to spring without a hesitation.
Sounds like a similar story to what I've heard in the past, albeit not a monastery. Igna likes to work in the north. The dwarven cities are filled with treasure troves for one such as her. I don't know too much about Igna. It's more Pietra that I have to deal with at this current moment in time.
He ponders, straightening.
What rank are you within my dominion, sir?
What is it? Base initiate?
Initiate, yeah.
Yeah.
Fresh to the flock. Tell you what. Here's what we'll do. Prove yourself to my dominion, and I will allow you to possibly get your chance at getting close to Igna. I do know some of her locations in Valroth. Perhaps if you prove yourself, I can send you there.
I will say to him, the deed does not have to be done by my hand specifically. I just have to at least have record of her death to fulfill my journey.
True. But Igna is not my concern. My forces have very little to do with her. Until Pietra has fallen, I will not focus on the others.
And as I'm sure you're aware, with the Ukathlas being white worshippers, the black are rather interested in them, but
They
are
bother
unable to
me.
get a foothold in the city.
They bother me every second day, I am well aware of it. The black are not my concern, they do whatever they wish.
But you're not interested in using them to remove a thorn from your side?
If the black were useful to removing the storm from my side, I would have used them by now. But Pietra has ground himself well, and I know approximately where he is. But no, I will not say where. It is not for the black to go near him. He is mine. No one threatens my family and lives.
From what I've caught, they've done more than threaten.
My family is not yet dead. Their actions are merely warnings.
It doesn't seem like a lack of trying on their part, from what I can gather.
They can try as much as they wish. They won't do the deed.
Well then. I thank you for your audience, my lord. It seems I cannot get what I am after this day.
If it's information you're after, if you prove yourself in my dominion, then yes, I can certainly have some information granted to you. I am not above giving information to my forces if it advances something towards either my dominion or their own needs, if need be. But you are very fresh, and you will forgive me if I am suspicious. You have been in my dominion.
It's been like, what, 3 days?
3 days. Yes, you need to prove. You haven't even done a single mission for my family. No, you need to do far more before I give you anything.
Well, it's a start, to say the least. I thank you.
Something is better than nothing these days. I presume this is all you wished for?
It is enough. Thank you.
Good. Now if you excuse me, my wife still needs to finish tearing me a new one.
And he leaves. Opens this door. I swear to everything. What possessed you to do that?
It was just a joke. I thought you had to spell magic.
I don't care if you thought you had to spell magic. Nothing dangerous. The door closes.
Okay. So, I guess with that done, I will make my way out of here. Or is Promethea going to slip back in here, or is she just going to stay in that room?
She's kind of peeking around the door, waiting for the coast to be clear. Kind of holding the book to her chest. The bookmark's kind of waving above it.
As I walk by, I will bow my head and say thank you, my lady, and keep on walking.
No worries. Oh, tell Alex I'll be there as soon as I can. As soon as I find a pair of fucking shoes that won't kill me. Or him. No, they have to kill him. Shit. Come on, 10-10. We need to find something with I can hide some daggers in.
And I...
Hello. I believe everything is concluded. Here are your weapons, sir.
And I will give the ring back.
Have a pleasant day, sir.
Okay. Alright, and I guess I shall head on home.
Oh, is that all you wanted to do, or is there anything else?
And, is there a statue of Uid here?
There is a blue sanctuary here. Yeah, it's a statue here.
Okay, well then I guess I shall. This is just generic blue. I shall. Let's try this one more time. Pray.
This time, because it's your god, I want +4 this time.
Thank you, Miss.
13.
13. You bow before the statue and you begin to pray. You certainly feel the faint presence, but you feel nothing. Your mind is a little bit hazy, but beyond that, you can't feel anything other than the brief touch of your deity.
Okay, well then, yeah, since I can't commune with him, I'll just head on home.
Alrighty, shall we conclude the session there?
Sure.
Yeah, because I don't know if there's I don't know if there's anything else that you wanted to do.
Nah, there really isn't anything else I can do. I mean, how much gold do I have? I can like maybe go to the town and see if I can't like buy a potion or something, but I have 146 gold.
Yeah,
so I can.
Yeah, you can go back to the slums and we can.
How much gold are health pots?
50, I believe.
Alright, let's just say I just buy 2 health pots then.
Alright, yeah. Back to health pots, just add that to the inventory, subtract your gold.
Yep.
Alrighty, so looks like for you to actually gain any more knowledge from these people, you actually have to do a couple of missions.
Yeah. Yep. Still no closer to getting my powers, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, don't worry, I have that all planned out. I just need to.
Yeah, I figured.
Wait for it.
Whoops.
Alrighty. Also, yes, Marchin, her heels had daggers in them. You got off lucky. Oh, right.
Alright. I am back home.
Alright, let me grab your token here.
Yeah, this would still be during the day.
Yeah, you weren't gone that long. But that's the point, Marchin. She's a rogue. Oh dear. Right, I don't know if you want to do any more RP, if you just want to call the session there.
No, I'm pretty good unless there's something anyone wants to add, but other than that, no.
I think we're good there, yep. Alrighty. We'll call it there then.
Alright, sounds good.
Well, hopefully that gave you at least a little bit of information that you can use.
A little bit. Now I just need to figure out how the Akathlas fit into my dreamscape of a whole bunch of giant tombstones.
Yep, we'll find out soonish, hopefully.